The president has got to be open and clear to us. Say, whatever you bring your pen. To get the money, give it.
Welcome, honorable viewers, to yet another exciting.
Very true.
Why is this gonna?
No. Hold on. Let me ask, Malajabo. Must you be my hype man all the time?
I must not. But you see, as a system of government, you have to perpendiculate yourself. If you don't malign yourself, you will not excrescate.
Malajabo,
Man cannot be called a hype man.
Malajabo.
He's a hype man or something.
Malajabo. You'll be maligned. Say amen.
I don't know the meaning. I heard it people say it in politics. So I feel because we are unpolitically inclined, then I feel the words should be used.
Madam is drinking Malajabo.
All right, let's try it again. You're welcome, honorable viewers, to yet another exciting experience on the Honorable House of Parapo.
Very true.
And of course, today promises to be one. You thought you had fun the last time, but this one will definitely take it higher to an all-time high. Somebody say all-time high.
All-time high. That is all the time high.
As usual, I'm going to start by introducing myself and then the honorable members. My name is Bumi. I am the Speaker of the Honorable House of Parapo, duly elected, incontestable, and undisputed. So get a cup of cold water or something that you can drink. It may even be saliva. Relax.
I like it.
And let's go in this journey today. From my right here, I have the honorable member representing the middle belt. That is tantamount to the fact that if that belt is removed, the trouser pants of Nigeria will fall to the ground.
We will now do quantity power club.
Then we have to start importing a lot of belt. That is what we have to start doing. Because the last container is shipped from...
You are allowed the speaker to finish the introduction.
Resicate the gravel.
He is a man of timber and caliber, acacia and oak, man of pocho and gangan, a man who is like something that rolls all the way from Mountain Kilimanjaro down to the ground. He's TIV positive, and from this part of the country, when they intend to give you chin-chin, they actually make it Benny seed. He is the one and only Chief Kwame Geshao Yobeso Yoshao.
Chance game is switching man. Ivory. Ivory. Ivory.
Katala, is it a music contractor?
Yes.
How can they improvise? They introduce you. You just say,
respect the devil.
I was just at the tip of the sea. Because the saying that one that preceded that one was, I believe I can fry. I believe I can try to see.
Time is money.
Okay, thank you very much, Chief Kwame Geshao.
I'm not just...
For want of time.
What are you talking about?
Time is not our essence.
Also, we have seated the honorable member with the title Ogbono Otutu Olata. He's a honorable member which from his part of the country, they are very, very passionate about the efficacy of pepper. So they put pepper on bread, they put it in stew, they put it in milk, they even put it on toothpaste. The honorable member who is a man who is very conversant with Owambes.
Every Saturday.
They block the streets.
We do that.
And behave sometimes like hooligans.
Actually, it's what they are.
Honorable member representing the Southwest is the honorable member who makes the most noise.
We are the one.
Is the honorable member who is small, like pepper. He is Mr. Muri Akeribiata Alakoriwan.
No level.
Don't answer me. Mr. Muri,
Mr. Sabisha, what we can do to
You don't give me the way. Give me back.
Mr. Sabisha, I move a motion. I move a motion.
Why are you making noise? Why are you jealous?
We came to discuss burning issues.
Which issue is burning? Did you set fire to the issue?
You see, we can't come and become unbecoming. We came here for serious business. If it was a musical, the first person of Yoruba people, their music is too fast, as if they stole the instrument.
Thank you very much. Also, we have seated the honorable member representing the Southeast, man of imports and exports, a man of several containers and Unwa boys, a man who is very popular when it comes to the marketplace, from Alaba Main Market to Gudu Main Market in Abuja, to Area Market, to the Zone 5 Building Materials Market, and several others.
Exactly.
He is a business tycoon, or Chief Kwamengesha will say Tikon, par excellence.
That's like tea.
Owele Evaristus, Eucharistus, Callistus, Secundus, Christanus, Livinus, Cactus, Balanus, and Anus. The other one of Igbo land.
You watch it inappropriated.
May got it down for the apple for what? The music is what is making me laugh. In that music, they said you should do like a boy is inside the armpit. You come up the Mofuare, that is, you come up the
I don't think you can survive it if you are boiling your armpits.
Me?
You cannot survive it.
I have boys all over. I am one boy. I am the
Coming to have a system of the
I have boilers. You don't need.
Let's play the girl.
I have both with
I can tell, respect the driver. You are making a double throat of the esophagus. My brain tumor is fluctuating because of lack of wisdom. You people, we came for serious business. You are poor. What is poor?
That is, you should be plowed there. As a man,
Thank you very much, honorable members. So also we have the honorable member representing the Arewa constituency, a world-renowned fermented goat milk drinker.
Continue.
Man with several wives, several children. There's no point counting any longer.
Very true.
He is the one and the only Malam Ajabo.
Salamu alaikum, Jama. Our children, they are from Allah. We don't reject them. We invited them where they are come from. You see, and for the most important, for the purposes of election, you see, election is a system of government.
Sir?
If election is a system of government,
you need to say that thing again.
Election. You see, election cannot take place without the masses because they have to be in few killer. Because if you are fingered, that means, for lack of better explanation, Salamu alaikum.
I thought you were going to say the
Thank you.
morning. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Malam Ajabo. Now, we'll take a quick break, and when we get back, we'll unveil today's topic and delve into it. Stay tuned.
Yo, it's only that we drink the tea because I don't drink tea.
They told me to go. Have they told you?
We are here already. First and foremost, I want to say you are welcome to the Honourable House of Palakota Newsbed. And my name is Uwe Evaristus. Karistus. Only the Guru of the Igbo Kingdom. You can ask anybody and go to the bank and collect money.
And without much ado, you already know me. If you don't know me, where have you been? Chief Kwamengesha, where you be so I that is to say that Swati rule all the way from Mountain Kilimanjaro onto the ground as people are learning away from what? Something good? Where's something good hit you?
Well, you look at somebody who fought from an aeroplane.
And I say survive. You're fine.
Let's get back to the news. As it is, the Federal High Court in Abuja on Friday has even cleared for commencement and the suite. That's the wear jacket.
Monkey coat.
Seeking an order of mandamus. That is in case somebody has mistaken the name. The name is mandamus. To compel the police and the Department of State Service and the what do you call it? The
prosecute.
Thank you very much. To prosecute a certain individual for allegedly aiding the escape of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. That is our people. Nkana Bondam Dekano from Nigeria and putting pressure on the ministry to even produce him.
As it is, Justice John Soho ruling on an ex parte aspiration granted leave to the Spaniard man and told him that you, oh Mr. Spaniard,
Actually, it's plaintiff.
It's plaintiff.
Go ahead.
It's plaintiff. That's a thief that's going bankrupt. Go ahead.
And then going ahead, Ayubu had even described himself as a tax-paying, responsible Nigerian and a lawyer.
That is not all. The judge, who is the judges of the cases, said that, and then they are fixed November 22 for the hearing of the suit. That's the monkey court. Order the suit to be.
Why are you doing like somebody like the battle is finishing? Are you
the news just do that pong 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 pong. So
that's why you leave it there. Well, at this point, we're going to be leaving you here and taking you all the way to the international scene, to the uploading. We are in London, in the United States, as it is. Now, hitting it from the back of the back, or the back of the front, or the way it is.
In the back front.
Thank you. France on Saturday has even attempted to even diffuse a law sparked by President Emmanuel Macron. Macron. His comment about a European army, which even angered U.S. President Donald Trump, and even suggesting his remark has even been misinterpreted.
As it is based on the angelism and struck and Macaroni and Allah in Paris for the First World War commemoration on Friday, and say that they have been seeing what is called a night blasting, what they call a very insultingly mass for Macaroni and the nation Russian man.
Thank you very much. So at this point, I'm going to even Martin Blake and going back to even the sporting world here in Nigeria, where it is all happening.
The stage is now set. They have set the stage.
That means they have started the glamour.
For the quarterfinal matches are the ongoing 2018 Nigerian Bankers Games this weekend at the Yabatik Sports Squans Breaks.
Well, the way you look at it, even the football people now, they are making more money than anybody. Even the bankers now want to start playing football. That is part of it. It's good. So as I'm telling you now, Yabari Ghost Group mobilized unemployed youth for article in the Parents. I don't even know how this one had to connect with the sport.
No, they say the sport these days is becoming articulated.
Well, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be leaving you here because the way it is even the sport is looking like.
How can you be reading men here?
I'm leaving you because we are finished.
You can't read me.
We are done.
Because we are dude.
We have dealt.
We have dealt.
And we have dealt it. Thank you very much because you know I am a child.
You are cursing me.
That's not what I did not curse you. I'm not telling you that we're finished.
Welcome back. It is still the critically acclaimed Honorable House
Very
of
true,
Parapo.
Mr. Speaker. You are a hype man.
All right, now let's go straight into it. Today we're looking at headsmen, hype men, no men, whatever men. We really don't care. The focus
all of us
of
gathered were menses.
no.
Are you people boys?
No, honorable members, I have the floor. All right. So, of course, today we're looking at moral decadence.
Oh, I know that boy. Very school fees.
Huh?
Morocco, very school fees. When we became an amateur in Amory school, that was when he arrived. The teacher was taught him.
I have the floor, please. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Moral decadence is the process of behaving in a way that shows low moral standards.
Okay, I would have said
No. Let me lay out the issue appropriately. All right. When is the process of behaving in a way that shows low moral standards. Now, of course, when we're looking at that, one would think of our children and the way they now grow up. You know, from Mr. Muri's part of the country, normally you see children prostrate when they try to greet their elders. That's for the men. I have the floor, please. I have the floor. But Malam Ajabal, I have the floor.
If the government did not facilitate that, what would they get?
Thank God they said
would have the sergeant at arms removed.
Sorry, Mr. Speaker. It's just out of my
And we see those kind of values gradually waning away. Then, of course, we see it as an effect. Some have attributed it as effect from what is being shown on television, internationally, what is being seen on social media. Of course, that has also informed the way our children now dress and conduct themselves in school, at home, and even in the public space. So we're looking at that issue today, intending to nip it in the bud and of course send a positive social message out there. We'll start with the honorable member from the Southeast, William Aristus.
Thank you very much.
Because he has children, you would have invited me.
Would you repeat in the board?
And just so you know, you have 1 minute.
Thank you very much. Repeat it in the board. It simply means that, for example, when you have gone to the what do you call it, to the marketplace, and then you come and light in your menu, what you are selling inside the shop, you have written it in the board. That is the board. This is what you are selling. That is why.
I think he's all over.
I think the level of moral decadence that is happening in the country can be viewed.
Not descendants. Look at your moral dividends.
Stop interrupting the moon.
Moral dividends.
He has a minute, please. Malajabo,
Thank
you
you
get
very much.
yours.
And what I wanted to say in the beginning before Malajabo come and digress my point and take me to China. The last time I went to China for us to get important goods, we saw moral decadence displayed on the plasma. Yes. Imagine when a father and a mother are working in the government and they are stealing the money of the government and sending their pikin to their blood. Tell me what kind of decadence moral would the pikin have?
That's in China. Are you sure you are not lying? Because if they catch a person of corruption in China, they kill the person.
I'm not talking about China. I saw it in television, for example, a politician from Nigeria who and his wife, they are all politician people, and they have stealing Nigerian money and flying abroad. Their pikin is schooling abroad. Their hospital is abroad. Even they want to buy what they call galoba gashana. That's people they man about the boss consequence. They used to carry, come to your house, they give you plastic plate. You give them something that
It's called trade by bad.
All right, William Aristus, rounding off, please.
In China, they used to go there and to go and change plate, just to go and charge phone. Tell me, what do you expect from the family or the beginning of that kind of person? The moral is going to be decayed. Because if something has decayed, it has decayed. That is oral, they cannot be used for it again.
Can you explain?
Now, in landing up,
Please.
In landing up, I think the moral decadence in the society can be blamed on the federal government and the state government and the grassroots government because they have not done any sanitation. And when you don't do sanitation, the area will be smelling. It will be spoiling. So the morale will be low. That is what I think is the problem, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, William Aristus.
You're welcome. Don't mention.
If we were not on live television, I would have said that the Southeasterners wasted their mandate.
No, Mr. Speaker, you cannot be saying that.
No, but we're on live TV, so I would not say it.
But you have already said it, Mr. Speaker.
He didn't say it. He is using for example.
Mr. Muri, over to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, because I'm very happy that you have finally brought me to the
Why are you talking like you're fast forward?
of this field of the publics of this matter. Because, Mr. Speaker, this is a serious issue that I've experienced. Personally, when I was growing up, by the time that you see your uncle, that is your uncle's brother's neighbor, that you jump over the neighbor, you're not sure if he's a legitimate child or a bastard. You see him from afar, you prostrate, then you start to, you know.
Do you have foul spirits?
Actually, what they have is Agbagba spirit.
Let me tell you something. A foul spirit cannot enter. Any foul spirit that enter me, I will roast the foul spirit spiritually and I will chop it spiritually.
You see a
No.
I'm not interested.
Mr. Muri, please go ahead.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. You begin to prostrate. You prostrate. And if you are a child gay, you kneel down. You are going to moonwalk on your knees.
Then you are abusing children.
On your knees.
You are abusing the
Get
children.
quiet. What do you know? Now, Mr. Speaker, when these children are growing up, they continue to show respect. If you want to insult somebody, for example, if I want to tell Owele, for example, that Owele, your head is not correct.
If your head is not correct,
I say it's example.
if your head is not correct, can you watch it? Come on, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Speaker. I'm sorry. I should not have hungered a hungry chihuahua. Let's continue.
Fine.
For example, when you look at it, I say sorry.
I'm keeping quiet.
William Aristus, Mr. Muri has the floor.
Thank you. When we begin to look at someone like Mala Adebo, you want to use him as bad example. For example, I want to say, Mala Adebo, you are not all right. I will say, Mala Adebo or Uncle Mala Adebo, if not because I respect all of you, I will say all of you head is not correct. Then you respecting the insult, but now things are changing. They will look at you in the eyes and I blame this on the tradition of not using reset button.
What is the reset button?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I will define reset button. Reset button is that thing that has been put in the cerebral cortex of every child. When you shake and vibrate the child on a particular frequency, the child begins to reset. Default setting that the God has given you from heaven. A child's reset button develops from age 0 to age 7. And this is how you use the reset button.
You use the reset button by putting your hand on a angle 45 degrees like this. The shine is going to be here. This is what they call backward reset button. You drive it like this. You drive it like this. The shine is here. This is your exhibition A. This is exhibition B. By the time you drive it, it's likely to echo. When it echoes, like the thing go to the right place. It goes twice.
No honourable members. Mr. Muri, quickly, please, right on.
I begin to wait for you. I begin to wait for you.
Don't wait for me.
I wait for you.
Now, there's what they call
Mr. Muri has the floor, honourable members.
There's what they call the forward reset button. That one is very dangerous. Don't use it for children above 6. Because if you use it, it's forward. You take
below.
Exactly. No, don't use it for any child below 6.
Okay.
Because when you slap it, last time I used it for my child was 5 years and 6 months. I slapped the child 6 times. He spin 6 times and sleep inside fridge that night. I cannot explain it, but it happened.
You should be arrested.
Honourable member, Mr. Muri has the floor.
This one is also 45 degrees. 45 degrees is truly a number given to us by God. When you now stretch your hand as it's going down and you slap the child, I remember it in slow motion. It was like this.
You look at somebody who has been possessed by a demon.
When you slap a child like that, I promise you your child will not jump back down because there's one thing they call the residual reset button syndrome. RRSS. When you slap the child will remember it 6 months later, 6 years later. When the child wants to misbehave, the slap will just simply occur. Twice from nowhere. Oh!
Mr. Muri, rounding up, please.
In rounding up, make use of your reset button, Nigeria. Use the reset button. You are wasting your children's life.
Hey, you are standing on table. You are standing on table.
From here. How can you come to my soul? Are you coming to my soul? You are coming to my soul.
Your soul.
You have to break my soul.
Your soul is too delayed.
All right. At least the honourable member from the southwest made some sense.
Actually, it does not make any sense.
Come on, speaker.
Now, Chief Kwame Geshaw, please.
I will not waste time because there's no time to take time.
All right.
The issues of moral decadence started in Oxford. You see, when
You actually have a minute. I'm sure you remember that.
Is it not 1 minute?
Right on.
I am still in my 1 minute.
I believe your government.
1 minute time.
Government, this cannot function in governance. I have tested it and it's not okay.
Man, the day you taste me, you will not wake up.
But if you are not testing it, I don't know what
My niche is very bitter.
that means people are now.
Honourable members,
Moral
Chief Kwame
decadence.
Geshaw, please.
Exactly.
In Oxford. Ooh, you see, in Oxford, the ox is apart from the food.
Oh.
When the ox fall down, that's the meaning of Oxford. So when you have a moral
respect
decadence
you. Oh.
in a child, there is no way the child can stand up and do anything with it. She'll just be Oxford.
Oh.
Oxford.
Oh.
Oxford.
Oh.
And I tell you, I kid you not because I'm not a kid, that a child that has not been given a what is it called?
Reset button.
Reset button.
Exactly.
Either the one of the metrics are
Exactly.
or
The
the
backward reset and the forward reset. Exactly.
child will read to tell you bank of what is shaking in the boss mind in your own potential.
Thank you very much.
But that they never can. I never finish.
But your time is up.
You are supporting that this will be beating children. It's not, there's nothing. Yes, you are not lying for him to begin. It's law.
There are what? Respect the grandparents. When me not a student.
Chief Kwame Geshaw, in rounding off, please.
In learning act, a child desires good hands training.
I actually thought when I say a child deserves some accolades. All right.
Because when you give a child the reset button, you will end up giving the child accolade in the future.
All right, thank you very much. So we'll take a quick break, and when we get back, we'll get to hear from Malama Jabo and, of course, from you, the honorable viewers. Remember to join the conversation via Twitter and Instagram at House of Parapo. Parapo is spelled P-A-R-A-P-O.
And we are planning our own
At House of Parapo. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Welcome back. It is the Honourable Parapo. And of course, we're getting into it. Moral decadence is what we're looking at in children. What led to this and what's the way forward. All right. And remember to join the conversation via Twitter and Instagram at House of Parapo. Parapo is spelled P-A-R-A-P-O. Manageable.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Who else would have spoken about this thing without me? Who has it? That is to say, I has it in quantum. You see, moral dividends.
You have it in what?
That is in quantum.
For want of time, please, Malajabo, fire down.
Yeah, well, please, empire. You see, empiring in two positions. You have to stand in a perpendicular facing the moral dividend. Moral dividend as a system of government is what a legacy will leave for our children. We don't have to slap or even reset or unreset children because it's where the PDP government that really brought us where we are at today. Because if they have not frustrated, like Muri Akiribia said, that in Yoruba land they frustrate children to grades. They is frustrating them when they see elderly ones. That is the reason why we are where we were.
What you frustrate? For
want of time,
that is
Malajabo, please, quickly.
Mr. Speaker, let me stand on the existing
No, existing pilgrimage.
Existing on what Mr. Speaker said. You see, moral dividends as it were, as a system of government. This government has come to correct what is uncorrected. For instance, you will see the women sweeping the road. These are some of the dividends of moral dividends. You can see Mebola people going from one street to another street, collecting your refuge. Refuge is something like a garbage that you are not unwanted pregnancy.
Rounding up.
I don't round up, I'm not an armed robber.
In conclusion.
Now, in conclusion, I stand bold to say that the moral dividends is leave it for this government.
Thank you very much. Now, for want of time, we'll go on social media real quick. Now, Tina sent this one in from Port Harcourt. I have the floor, please. Tina sent this one in from Port Harcourt and said...
All the way from Port Harcourt?
Yes, and said social media has played a major role in moral decadence. Parents need to watch what their children watch and stay closer to them. Thank you very much, Tina, for sending that one in on... I have the floor, please. No interruptions. That's it on Twitter. Right now, this one, Maruf sent this one in from Oshobo. Maruf from Oshobo. Maruf from Oshobo said, moral decadence, according to Malama is a system of government.
Very true. Unless
I'm not yet done, please.
You don't have a roof over your head.
I am not yet done, please. Where children now insult their elders and look at them in the face. This needs to be brought to an end, and it can only be done by love. Thank you very much, Maru, for sending that one in. And then we'll take one on Instagram for want of time. This one comes all the way from Ebonyi State. Right. I have the floor, please. This is Ngozi from Ebonyi State. Ngozi said, parents are now cutting slack. And that's why moral decadence is pervading our space in Nigeria. I have the floor, please. I'm not yet done with her message. She said, I have the floor, please. She said, beat where you need to beat, correct where you need to correct, advise where you need to advise, and most importantly, be your children's friend. Right. So now I'm going to wrap it. Now I have the floor, please.
Mr. Speaker, I disagree. How can we be friends? We are nurses.
All right. Now in rounding off, it goes a long way to let parents know that when it comes to moral decadence, the family is the most important unit of the society.
Very true.
If we get it wrong, at the family level, we'll get it wrong in every other area. So parents need to be more up and doing. We know there are more challenges, particularly challenges with trying to get finance. Some parents work 2 jobs, do extra businesses and what have you. But the truth is, you've already brought these children to the earth, so it's your responsibility to make sure that as much as you can, they do not become miscreants in the society. Watch what they watch, correct where you need to correct, use the rod where you need to use the rod. And just like Ngozi from Ebonyi said, be your children's friend.
Ben.
That way,
we are
that
not
way,
mess.
they are not likely to hide anything
mess.
from you.
That's
Actually the much we can take today on the Honorable House of Parapo. It's been an exciting one. Feel free to drop a comment on our social media handles,
Yes,
Twitter and Instagram at House of Parapo.
And that's how we go.
Until we come your way
I mean, I will not go.
Next
Don't have
time.
transport.
stay with us at House of Parapo. Thank you
So
for
we don't go and
watching.
say Parapo.
Parapo kangeso, manene bona yani Parapo kangeso, Parapo kangeso, manene bona nana Parapo kangeso. Mama.
That your laughter is
You are possessed.